Oops. Plastic pa yun. Dami ko sa'yo eh. Dami mo nilagay ko.
What? You don't like it?
Hindi pa rin sa lahat ng mga lagay.
It's not. It's picking stuff though. Huwag sa gilid, okay? Ito po yung change and then ito po yung tickets din. Thank you!
Tapos tap ko na lang yung wrist nyo. Thank you.
Thank you! Bingo boy. Hello everyone! Pagdala tayo sa Manila.
Lang po ng maigi.
lagayan pang bigay. May din update. Last. Take sa mga bits na. Ang pangit naman. Maganda.
Oh my God. Masaya yung ticket.
Ano pinili mong pwesto? Gitna.
Yes.
May kapag may mga katabi.
No.
and access.
Sino? Ano palulutuin mo?
Wala na.
Hi, this is VoiceOver Toby, and I am here today to yap since I received a comment last week from my 50-day-old vlog suggesting me to do more voiceovers, so I'm gonna do just that, and you'll let me know if you're liking the vibe or not. Okay, let's dive into today's tea. So, I've been liking the idea of quitting my 8 to 5 job to make my small business full time since I watched multiple videos of artists doing exactly that and taking the risk of possibly getting broke just like me. And at first, I genuinely thought that I could take that risk too. But on second thought, my country honestly would not let me survive that. It's scary, it's a very huge risk to take, and the chances of survival is slim to none. There's a lot of things to consider and a lot of things to sacrifice if I am to push that idea. I admit it is very fun to think about your passion is what you do to make a living, or it's also your full-time job. And I can say that I agree with the quote that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Because that is exactly how I feel whenever I'm working with my clay. It always feels like time passes by so quickly, then it will be time for me to wrap up and do my 8 to 5 next. And I'd wish I have more hours to work on my clay just because I can sit there for another 24 hours and not get tired of it. My body does get tired sometimes, but I love the feeling because it feels more rewarding rather than just sitting there for 8 hours on a chair in front of a computer. And don't get me wrong, I like my job, like, not love. It's easy, it pays enough, it guarantees a stable income every month, and that's the main reason why I can't just take the risk and quit. I saw a video yesterday saying that having a stable income is a luxury, and I agree with that because it is so hard to find job these days. Every company seems to have unrealistically high qualifications and expectations, not to mention the pressure and all the things that kind of hinders us or restrains us to do stuff. And I realized that I'm still kind of privileged to have this job even though it doesn't pay as high as most people would expect or like, but I am guaranteed to have the salary that supports my lifestyle really well every month as long as I'm working in their company. And I think that kind of security that my 8 to 5 provides me is probably the most important thing that I'm gonna lose if I am to let go of my 8 to 5. And that's a risk that I am not willing to take just yet. I've been employed not long after I graduated 2 years ago, and I am still working on the same company. And I did a lot of jobs before graduating, but if ever I have to quit on my current company and try to apply for another one just because my small business didn't work out, I admit that I am still scared of having to go through all the application process and interviews all over again, and scared that I might not get hired as soon as possible. So yes, having a stable income and a guaranteed monthly salary is indeed a luxury that I, as a working zombie that pays bills and taxes, is taking for granted. Also, I don't have a strong or solid support system to be brave enough to take such risk for now, but I might be if ever I see an opening in the future. I do think that it might be better if I try to make huge risk while I'm young, but I also think that it's still too early for me, and I'm still a bit inexperienced and not yet that knowledgeable enough to actually run my business full time. It's that I am just happy to have the advantage of exploring and experimenting little by little while I have a stable income, since I know for a fact that it's gonna be a different story when I'm finally making my business a full time. Especially, I am working on my way in the art community or industry. We all know how competitive it is out there. So, what I can do right now is to work harder, and I just hope that when that opening comes, I'm secured, brave, and smart enough to make a step closer to my goals a little more.